Hey, what's going on, guys? It's another video from the chairman. Um, it's a pretty quick one since the recent one, and the main reason why I'm doing it is because yesterday I got in a ton of stuff. All just happened to come in on the same day. Stuff from the Severin Nuke the Mid-Year sale. They got that stuff out pretty quickly. So definitely impressed with my boys at Severin. And also a pre-order came in from my man Jesse at Diabolic DVD in Mickleton, New Jersey, right across the river from Philadelphia. And as well as I also um, canceled a couple pre-orders that I had with him and turned that into store credit, which I turned around and bought more Severin stuff. Actually, I kind of slightly goofed, and I should have realized that those films that I bought were also on sale at the Severin site, and I should have just banked that credit for later, but oh well, I already spent it. I kind of didn't want to keep that credit around for forever. I wanted to feel like I was getting something out of it, but maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but oh well. I did get what I did get, so just going to show you in no particular order. But first, the thing is that what I did get in was they just released Dead and Buried 4K set from Blue Underground, and as we always know, Blue Underground does these great lenticular covers, and I think you can see that slipcase, a real nice slipcase. It is a 4K Blu-ray and CD of the soundtrack. So inside we have the case itself, and it opens up, and you have a booklet. And it mainly details the history of the particular studio, Avco Embassy, that put this picture out. And this film is from 1981, and it stars James Farentino, Melody Anderson, Jack Albertson, Dennis Redfield, among others. Oh, and Robert Englund, whom we all know as Freddy Krueger. It's directed by Gary A. Sherman, produced by Ronald Shusett, and we know from Alien fame, and Robert Fentress, screenplay by Ronald Shusett and Dan O'Bannon, that we know from having written the Alien script. So yeah, there's some pedigree there with that, and definitely give that a watch. And along with that pre-order, I got in the new double disc Fiere Sexual and Prostitution Clandestine from Vinegar Syndrome. And as we know with Vinegar, they give a nice slipcase. And so apparently this is like, I don't know if this is hardcore or softcore, but it's a double bill of films produced by French pornographers. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, by Alain Payet. And so I guess this might be a fully hardcore film here. So two of them actually. And then so from Severin we got Revenge of the Living Dead Girls. This is a French film, kind of a take on the your zombies and girls and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. This is one of two older films from Severin. They're kind of in the vein of 1970s pulpy adventure films, and what this is Ashanti, and it stars Michael Caine and Beverly Johnson playing a husband-wife couple, and they're on a UN medical team vaccinating native villages in West Africa, and then she gets kidnapped and enslaved by Arab slavers, played by Peter Ustinov of all people. And so then Michael Caine goes on the hunt to rescue her, along with Rex Harrison and William Holden. Wow, you got a pretty interesting cast there. And it actually another film is also features another quite interesting cast in the similar vein to this film. And then I also grabbed the Barbara Steele film Nightmare Castle, and along with that it contains two other short films, Castle of Blood and Terror Creatures from the Grave. And there's the back of that. This is a very rarely seen Roman Polanski film called What? And stars Marcello Mastroianni and Sidney Rome. And as you can tell from the cover art, it's probably going to be a little bit of nudity going on in this film. And this is the other film, The Wild Geese. A really apparently to be a very interesting film. Stars Roger Moore during the height of his James Bond fame, along with Richard Harris and Richard Burton and Hardy Kruger, and these guys play mercenaries who are hired to undertake kind of a Suicide Squad type mission, trying to rescue a deposed president in some kind of war-torn country, and of course things go awry. And yeah, these are kind of films you don't get much nowadays, where you can get like older stars together for what appears to be a rollicking adventure type scenario. So yeah, this definitely sounds interesting. And this is The Beast Must Die, starring Peter Cushing, and it was one of the more recent ones that Severin put out, and it's the final horror film from Amicus, not Hammer. So don't get that confused. Even though it does kind of seem Hammerish, it's not Hammer, as far as I can tell. It's from 1974, and I think, I'm trying to remember who put this out. Someone put this out in the UK. I think it was Eureka, maybe. So yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's the same transfer and all that. But I think it was Eureka put it out here, and Severin has the US version. And then also, kind of in honor of the lately deceased Tawny Kitaen, this is her legendary cult film Gwendolyn, or in the US, it's known as The Perils of Gwendolyn in the Land of Yik Yak. And I know there's like a more limited edition, but I got the standard edition. And then last but not least, a couple of Jesus Uncle Jess Franco's films, Night of Open Sex and Shining Sex. Obviously not getting very creative with the names here, but these are among two of his later films starring his I don't even know if they were married or not, but anyway, his life partner, muse, however you want to call it, Lena Romay. And I do have to say, I'm not super like enthralled with the Lena Romay films, because she does seem among probably the cheapest of the girls that he has had in his films. She definitely seems the most like, I don't know, just like a straight up porn actress. She's been in several films where basically you see everything. I mean, she's not holding anything back. Nor would I expect Jess Franco to hold anything back, because like I always say with Jess Franco, if I see Uncle Jess, I gotta say, oh hell yes. I mean, just like Kevin Feige is Lord and Savior of comic book films, Uncle Jess, he's the Lord and Savior of exploitation films. He has not found anything that he can't exploit in an exploitation film. So, yeah. And so Shining Sex, it came out I think late last year, and I think Night of Open Sex was like a little bit before, like a few months before then. So yeah, so that's what I got. Obviously a lot of films, and I still have the stuff coming from '88. So yeah, I'll be busy with watching stuff in the next couple months then. So anyway, that was my update, and I'll check in with you guys later. Thanks.